And we're here.
Episode 3. Bro.
Episode 3. Whew.
Yes, episode 3.
There's a bit of delay.
There's a small delay.
There's a small delay.
Yeah, glad we're back.
Kyle got to see my Cleveland Browns win last Thursday night. What a great lucky charm you are.
Yeah, I did get to go to the game. It wasn't the outcome that I wanted.
But it was the right outcome.
Maybe. The Browns suck.
Wow.
I mean, they're bad. They're trash. But
that snowstorm night already, and to be there.
That was insane. That's what I was telling Tip. Like, I've never been to a pro game at night. You know what I mean? Like, so that was kind of special. And the snow. Oh, my God.
Within like 10 minutes. Gone.
Right.
White out.
Well, I went to the bathroom and came back. And when I went, before I left, it was like green. And it was like, you could tell there's a little bit of snow. But then, like, I came back from the bathroom like, oh, hey, we might have a shot here.
It was crazy. And what was really weird is, like, so when we left after the game, fucking 10 minutes down the road,
right?
No snow.
Cleveland.
That's what, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was
they
like,
fucking cheated.
hell yeah. Just
weather.
Strict lake effect. Like, it was just
A great rival game.
It was the craziest thing. That's why as I was telling Tipple before you got here, like, when they threw the ball up in the air and it was snowing like that, I don't know how you see it.
Right.
Because you could, being in the crowd, you couldn't see it. With the reflection of the lights and the snow, it was so bright. It was just...
Well, they did, though.
Even when they kicked the extra point, you're like...
Oh, yeah.
On TV, there were certain angles where, like, I don't know what they're trying to show me.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
And then, God bless them Cleveland fans. That's what a couple guys just barrel-chested out there snowing.
Oh, yeah. There was some dudes there having fun for sure.
How was the atmosphere as a Steelers fan?
It was good. It was fine. It'll be as good as you want it to be.
Right.
If you're gonna be a cocksucker, here you go.
Weird.
You know what I mean?
It's
here
gonna
you
get
go.
weird.
Them guys will embody it. If you can, acknowledge the fact that you're not in your home stadium.
Bingo.
And just kind of,
oh shit,
do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Then you're fine. The really bitching part was, like, I lost my voice that day.
Right.
Like,
which is why,
literally, as I was meeting up with the guys to go to the game, I started losing my voice.
Oh, I thought it was due to the game.
No.
That's what I did,
wow,
too.
You thought the same thing.
No.
Then he later told me.
Even as we're driving up there, I'm, like, trying to talk to him, and it's getting worse.
Sure.
And worse. And the more I kept talking, the worse it kept getting. So, by the time we got into the place where it's like
It's like a club level.
It's like a clubhouse or whatever. It looked like I had to whisper into people's ears. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
Like, it was that bad. And so we're out in watching the game, and there's just a bunch of shit talking Browns fans.
Oh, yeah.
As they're shit talking me, I couldn't say anything
just
back. Well, that just pissed them off more. Like, they thought I was just being the silent asshole.
Hey, you fucking hear me, man?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm basically just miming them, like, I don't know, man.
Six rings.
Can't
Is that what you guys always do?
I know.
6 rings.
I couldn't say shit.
Right.
Just smiling. Like, I even had my one cousin who was at the game. He tried to call me, and I'm texting him. I'm like, dude, I can't talk right now. Like, literally, I have no voice. And just so everybody knows, that's why we had to cancel the episode. It was, 4 days?
Yeah.
4 days I went with no talking.
Yeah.
And my old lady was so fucking mad.
Oh, I bet.
Listen to me. When you walk around the house enough times and snap your fingers, she was ready to fucking throat punch me. Now, by Sunday, it was getting better.
Sure.
I could communicate.
Right.
But we had family Thanksgiving on her side of the family. So I just woke up that morning and said, fuck it, I'm not talking today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just played the game.
We're going to make a move.
And she's like, you still can't talk? And I'm just, mom's the word,
Just write notes.
So
write some notes to her.
I basically went to her family Thanksgiving and didn't have to talk to anybody. She just
texting her from the kitchen.
Yeah. And matter of fact, people stayed away from me because they thought I was I might as well had leprosy. You know what I mean? In the fucking room.
You had the COVID.
Yeah.
Probably limousine for that tick.
Like, they would come in and try to engage me, and Caitlin was pretty good about it. She'd intercept them. She's like, oh, no. He lost his voice. He can't talk.
Can't talk.
He can't talk. That's fine.
Yeah.
So you almost had like special privilege being handicapped.
I thought it was going to get me out of going altogether.
Oh,
But it didn't. But it was the next best thing.
I think had you had a fever,
Yeah.
you probably could have got out of that.
Yeah, I maybe could have laid something warm on my head and really got...
What was the old trick? You put like a penny under your tongue or some shit. You remember that shit?
No, first off, don't ever put money in your mouth.
Really?
how many
no.
hands?
I sucked on a quarter this morning.
I
feel great.
guarantee you did. I guarantee you did. No. There's a saying where, it tasted like an old dirty penny.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Never heard that.
But not to
I
suck
got
on.
nothing.
Really?
I'm nothing. I've never heard that.
I think I've heard people say that or,
I think we address.
it's like,
I think we need to address the elephant in the room as it sits right now. And maybe we put a little bit of an applause because I didn't think this day would come.
I can do the applause.
Hit the applause. We've got Claude Teal in the flesh.
Dressed up
Oh.
in full LARPing regalia.
Look like you just getting ready to take a nice squall to the falls for an evening.
Go kill a deer.
Have some. What did they
You're
have?
enjoying it too, aren't you?
I like
You're
that.
like in your element.
How long did that take you to put on?
I told you 5-10 minutes.
Oh, come on.
Well, I had to find this shit because I don't put it away right. But like it's back in the closet, it was all fucking wadded up and shit.
It is the oddest outfit because the undershirt and the vest, and maybe you should. I don't know. Maybe you stand up in
there's-
front of the camera. I don't know.
No, they could.
It's like a puffy shirt,
Yeah.
Why
but
is
the
there
shirt's so long.
Why is there so many buttons on the front?
It was.
Is that a special?
Yes.
Is it like a church shirt?
No. This was every day.
It's like that's your shirt for squirrel hunting and everything.
The more buttons you had, it was a stature thing.
Oh,
3 or 4
So it
buckets, you're a
kept
little fucking bum.
Kept your back straight.
Well, yeah, if you're fat. I'm not.
you're saying if you had more buttons, you were kind of like higher on the food chain.
Exactly.
You're more important.
Yeah,
Mo and
that's what
Pout.
he said.
Well, who in the fuck decided to give you so many buttons?
I had it made like this.
You got 100 buttons on that
Yes.
thing? How many buttons are on there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
13.
Lucky 13.
There's 13 buttons on
Yeah.
a fucking vest
There's that itself took longer than 5 minutes to button up.
all day.
Oh, it might have been 10 minutes. It could have been 50. Fuck, I don't know.
Can you describe the undershirt? Because I am just enthralled with this undershirt.
These
right
long
now.
shirts.
And is that a correct pattern for the time?
Yes. Yeah, you would have
Is
got.
it really?
You
I don't
got
believe
this.
that for a fucking
Yes.
second.
No, I don't.
They would have traded
Purple-
different fabrics and
Purple
shit.
flannels in the
Different
1800s.
colors. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. All day.
I think
All
it's just
day.
black and white, right? Like the
No, there was red. They
it's
dyed.
it's the dude on the fucking oatmeal thing.
Well,
right?
I'm sure
We're
they
not
had
a
like
fucking
reds
Quaker.
and blues too, maybe. But
Yeah.
Chief Longhunter here isn't fucking getting his hands on that. That's for the
I
Lord of the
coulda.
Manor.
Yeah, that
well, I
shirt's
could have. Maybe
just-
I stole it off somebody.
Fuck you. That's from Real King.
No, this ain't.
Shout out Real King,
Yeah,
real quick.
it is.
No, I shit you not. It's come from a trade fair down. Yeah, look at the moccasins right there. See that? No socks.
Jerry's got real moccasins on right
Look at
now.
that.
You can basically feel everything you step on though with those, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's terrible.
Are you pretty tender-footed? Like,
I've got insoles in these and it still fucking hurts.
See,
like Dr. Souls.
Remember we talked about this?
The
gotta-
cheating part of it?
yeah,
Yes.
you gotta like tighten up your real LARPing.
But no one knows. Well, now
well,
they do.
that's the problem.
That is
You
the
know what I mean?
problem.
Like,
You know, and there's got to be a little bit of like
They
character
would've-
integrity.
listen, these motherfuckers were out all the time. They would have put shit down in their
Who's
moccasins.
motherfuckers?
These long
Fucking
hunters.
Dr. Scholl's?
No, they would have put furs or all kinds of shit in there
I'm confused as why you haven't.
because I'm not really a long hunter. I know I look the
Jesus
part.
Christ.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
So we're posing.
Yeah, I thought we already clarified this.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know what to think.
I don't know. I don't know. So well, I guess where did the clothes come from?
This is custom made. A woman hand sewed this shirt.
Come on.
Yeah, I shit you not.
Yeah, custom ticking here on the
Yeah,
cuffs.
I'm serious.
What about the pants?
So I just picked these sons of bitches up somewhere. But they're they got the 3 button and then the flap. And,
Can you imagine wearing button pants
no, it's
And
a
like-
real pain in the ass.
like
especially-
us back in the day trying to take a piss?
None of it makes sense
No.
at all.
Have you done any more research on this
Yeah,
character?
it's a little bit. What do you need?
No, it's not what I need. It's what
What do
you
you need me to tell? I think I'm set.
What's the
But
what's
I'm
the hat?
telling you.
Like, is there a name for the hat, or is that just a?
Just a hat.
Just keeping the sun out of your eyes.
Yeah, off my back, my neck. Getting water if I had to get water.
You put the
Drink.
water in your hat.
Yeah, drink it.
No, you don't.
Fan myself as hot. Throw it at somebody in a bar fight or something. There wasn't bars, but I
Do
mean,
you have like the big ass pipe?
no,
See, I think that would go well with what you're trying to pull off here.
a big ass pipe, like a peace pipe, like an Indian
No,
peace
like
pipe.
you know what I'm talking about though, like the
They had,
ivory.
they had a little clay pipes, or sometimes were made of bone
Okay.
that they would trade. And you could do that with a little bit of tobacco.
Where's your head at right now?
I went on a tangent there, but there's just a fun fact. Do you know the pipe that's like curved and it goes down?
Like the Sherlock Holmes style.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
From like Inglourious Bastards.
Do you know what that pipe's called and why it's like that?
Hit me.
It's a conversation pipe.
Oh.
And it's shaped that way so you can see over it as you're talking. And
See,
That makes total fucking
and I
sense.
tell you what, I'm not above smoking a pipe.
I have a pipe in the house.
Do you?
Yeah.
You smoking?
It's been a few years, but
I think it's lovely.
yeah. No,
I
here's
had a
the
couple
deal.
bowls.
Here's the
with no
deal.
pipe.
Which I like cigars too,
Oh yeah.
but there's shitty pipe tobacco,
Sure.
and then there's good pipe tobacco.
That good
I
stuff
love
smells
the
so
smell of a
good,
nice
man.
cherry.
Well, like, you know, get the good pipe tobacco. I've had shitty pipe tobacco, and it's bad.
Like a
Are we smoking the pipe like we would smoke a cigar where you're not inhaling? Or are you inhaling the pipe?
You can inhale pipe tobacco.
Is that what you want though?
I think
I wouldn't.
I think it's a personal.
Yeah.
It's a personal thing.
I think it's just
I'm
that
big
you're
on
getting a
pipes.
little bit of nicotine off the tobacco off of it. Or
And hear me out. I feel like this country is a little bit better where you could smoke everywhere. If anything, I think we should bring smoking back. I miss the smoking. I do.
Do
I do.
you though?
Absolutely.
No way.
Absolutely.
No, not me.
not in restaurants anyway.
Oh, fuck.
I
Oh,
still wish all bars. If you're going to go into a bar, fuck it, you're going to expect it.
I think there should be smoking just like how it was
You're crazy.
40, 50 years ago.
You are full
This
of
country
shit.
was a better country
No.
when you could light one up. You're waiting on your son to be born in the waiting room. Get a nice Pall Mall out.
Wow.
Enjoy yourself.
No.
Really?
That's no.
You
no.
of all people I thought would be on this. I thought you could get behind me on this.
I don't want to like. I'm not a smoker. First of
Well,
all,
neither am I, but
and I don't want to say get rid of smoking.
no.
But
I want to bring it back.
to say that we're good with smoking in hospitals and shit,
Bring
no.
it back.
Airports, you already smell like smoke. Nah, no one wants that.
No, if
fucking
you want to
shit.
have a private something establishment and you want to smoke in there, get after it.
Oh yeah,
I'm doing this
private
because I
social
think
clubs.
subconsciously the country was better when
Dude,
you could
I can
smoke.
remember.
It was a different time.
Yeah, I can remember going to the bars when you could smoke in the private
yeah.
ones.
Oh, yeah.
and it would literally it'd be burning your fucking eyes.
Do you remember as kids going bowling?
Oh, dude.
Remember going bowling and you just come home and it was like
I remember ashtrays being at McDonald's when I was
Oh
a kid.
yes,
in the cars?
The partition only
Oh,
went
yeah.
up this fucking far.
Yeah.
They were smoking behind you, but that was the smoking section.
Let them smoke.
My old blue truck, the one that I have down in the garage, it's got one of those push button lighters, and the kids have no idea what the fuck
No
it is.
clue.
Nope.
I quizzed Jay on stuff.
It
the
actually
other
has
day.
the dimmer switch for the lights on the floorboard.
Right.
Hit it with your foot.
Right.
Nope.
I hit him. I'm like, you know what a VCR is? And I guess I kind of figured he didn't, but there was a little bit of me that was like, maybe he does. Maybe he does. He's like, no.
No.
I remember we got our first VCR.
Then I had to explain to him about commercials and
Yeah.
There's such thing as live streaming.
no. And he was looking at me like, what, old man?
Yeah.
Television went off at 11, and then
I remember
the
telling
national
him,
anthem, and then
and Jen totally backed me on this, and she goes, I remember your show would take a commercial break, you'd sprint to the bathroom, and then sprint back, dive full bore on the couch to get back in time.
There's no rewinding.
There's no rewinding.
No.
If you missed it, you missed it.
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I miss that a little bit. I think there's too many like luxuries now.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, times were tough. I mean,
It wasn't quite the depression. but I mean,
Times
yeah.
were tough back in
Oh, but I
1998.
mean, thinking about trying to shoot your skin pistol off to like dial up internet and porn.
Or like every now and again you'd get the Cinemax, but it was broken up.
Oh yeah, like late HBO stuff.
After
Taxi
midnight,
Cab
yeah.
Confessions.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot about those days. Damn, that does take me back.
Get a nice can of Surge and some Doritos 3D. And
But like this, the Cinemax stuff, like the Skinemax stuff, was just like soft.
Oh
soft
yeah,
core.
you might see a little.
You might
ass.
see a tit.
Well, yeah, you would see a tit, and like there would just, but it'd just be two naked people rubbing real hard.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Which, as a grown man now,
Well, it did fine.
it
At 13, 14 years old, it did fine.
did fine. As a grown man now, I'm kind of grossed out by it. Like, nah.
I'll tell you something funny.
Here we go. Start this train.
I had to ask like permission to tell this story. And I was gonna tell it the last time we were here, but I didn't get permission. But I do have permission now. So
Let's do it.
anyways,
Awesome.
so Kale's car, my oldest son's car, was messed up and had a leak in the fuel tank.
Sure.
So
Love
we
where this
kind
is
of tried
going.
to diagnose it or whatever, and I told Caitlin, I'm like, we just need to take it somewhere,
Yeah.
you know, and
Should have brought it
have
over
them
to
fix
Uncle
it.
Tippy's house.
So we did. We dropped it off at a place, and they got it all fixed up. Well, you know, the kids are in school, so Caitlin was like, I'm going to go pick his car up. Now, she's texting me this shit at work.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, that'll be good. You know, go ahead and pay for it or whatever. So she goes and picks the car up. And then just in conversation, I'm like, does it seem like it's running fine? She's like, yeah. She's like, hey, do you think I should get the oil changed? And I'm like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, how many miles are on it? And she's like, yeah, there's just like 68,000.
Sure.
And I think there was like 60,000 when we got it. So I'm like, oh, yeah.
You're due.
For sure. You need to. I'm like, just run it over to the fucking, you know, like the quick lube place. So Caitlin's, you know, like to set the scene, you know, it's Caitlin in her son's car fucking driving to the quick lube place.
Just Kate.
Yeah.
No kids.
Yeah, I think it was just her.
Oh,
if there were kids, it was like some of the younger kids.
Sure.
But I don't think I think maybe they were at her mom's or something. But anyways, that's not important. So she gets to the quick lube place, and, you know, Caitlin's scatterbrained anyhow usually, so she's doing a bunch of shit, and the guy's trying to talk to her like, you know, what do you want? Just oil change, blah, 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 blah. And those people always try to like upsell you.
Hit you with
stuff.
the upsell.
So,
Absolutely.
you know, do you need wipers and all this shit? Well, he comes to her and he's like, hey, these cars have a in-cab cabin filter.
Sure.
And would you like me to replace that? So, beknownst to her, she has no fucking clue where that's at or anything. She's like, yeah, you
Crank it up.
Just check it out. So old boy goes around the car, opens up the passenger door, and it's in behind the glove box.
Oh, boy. How old's Kale?
He's 16.
Oh, boy.
So he opens the glove box.
Okay.
And out flops this fucking black book
Oh,
on the
shit.
thing. But Caitlin's not even paying attention at this point.
Why would you? Right.
So the dude grabs it and flips it over, and he's like just grinning like a fucking possum, and he's like, hey ma'am, he's like, your coupon book fell out.
Oh, no.
So, and again, she's like totally oblivious. So she just reaches for it. She's like, oh, sorry.
Yeah,
you
right
know,
on. Sure.
And like sets it there. And then he's kind of giggling. He's going back to work, just swapping out the filter. Gets that done, and he kind of closes the door. Well, she finally now like wants to like looks at the book to see what the fuck it is. Here it's a fucking sex coupon book.
Fucking good for Kale.
Listen, dude. And Caitlin's fucking embarrassed now. So she rolls her window down and to get the guy's attention. He says, hey, can you come back over here? She's like, this is not my car. She's like, this is my son's car, by the way.
Oh,
And
no.
he's like, no, it's
Yeah,
fine.
whatever.
You know what I mean? Probably not the worst thing that's ever fallen out of a fucking glove box.
No way.
But the best part was like, so now she's like flipping through.
You gotta read it.
Thumbing through it a little bit. There was some obscene shit in this.
Did you read
coupon
it?
book. I mean, I didn't like grab and read it, but she was showing me in a video that she had sent me.
Oh, so you didn't have to read it. You saw.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. And I mean,
Fucking, where's he at? Good for him.
I mean, fucking. So, like, I'm like, Well, ask him. Ask Kale. So she talked to Kale, and Kale's like, "Oh yeah, it was a gag gift, that I'd gotten my girlfriend or whatever." And I'm like,
I wish I could zoom up on my face.
I'm like,
right
motherfucker, there was coupons ripped out of it.
Half the book's gone.
What do you mean?
You redeem these coupons, they'll expire.
Some of these fucking pages are fucking perforated. It's like half the book's gone. I'm like, where the fuck are you cashing these in at?
Jesus Christ.
It was hilarious,
no.
dude.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a gag gift, Dad. No big deal.
I would never.
I'd never do anything like that.
Right.
You sure? 'Cause
Right.
there's a lot of tears.
Oh, dude.
That's all. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
No shit.
Oh, yeah,
Good
dude.
for Kale.
I was rolling laughing.
She did not find as much
She
humor.
did, yeah. She was
Well,
embarrassed.
That's baby boy.
Just, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, out of all the things to fall out of your glove box, but
Yeah. What would have fell out of your glove box when you were 16?
right now, at 16?
At 16, Kyle.
Ooh.
Can we say that on here?
And speaking of saying that, I'm just going to run with it. I'm not editing myself at all. I'm just, whatever I say, I say.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Honestly, I don't think anything bad out of my glove box.
At 16? Mm-mm. Really?
No. Not the glove box.
That's the first place I'd look.
Fucking amateur hour right there.
Yeah. Not the glove box.
Toolbox.
I didn't have a toolbox. I had a
You had the Jeep,
Jeep
didn't you?
Wrangler.
Yeah.
I had a center console, which maybe that had shit or whatever. I want to
Maybe.
whatever. We don't have to get into specifics, but
No, but I mean, I knew you in high school.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, probably my my math book.
Sure. Protractor.
Protractor.
Pencils and pins.
There's the Texas calculator, the Texas where you can play Tetris on it.
Texas Instruments.
Yeah, totally.
Calculator. That was always, I kept those handy.
Yeah. Well, you were a model student.
Oh boy.
Paper clips.
Oh boy.
Setting fucking tripwires.
Probably my parking pass. Just, stuff like that.
Right,
Insurance papers.
Right. Can you hit the laugh track? Because that's
Why would we-
ridiculous.
I think you're speculating.
Really?
Yeah, I think you're.
I'm going to open up the phone lines.
No.
I'll call Randy Bartram right now.
No, I don't think he would know.
Really? He's going to listen. So
Yeah, I just I don't think it was anything out of the normal for
For that time period, you're saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a couple questions so that we can get to the truth of this. Just real quick.
Wow.
Okay. By the time you're 18, how many cars did you have or go through?
Dude, honestly,
Because you wrecked the Jeep.
I did, but it was fine. And the only reason I sold it is because she was pregnant. And I knew we couldn't, basically haul a baby around in the wintertime in the Jeep. I had that Jeep all the way through high school.
It's a good Jeep.
Yeah.
Are you ready to come clean on everything that you just said?
Then I went to I ended up buying like a Ford Explorer, like a 2-door Sport, that black one. I don't know if you remember that.
No, I don't remember that. But we had a gap couple years in our friendship where, like, I knew you in high school, and then there was a gap,
Yeah.
and then we magically came back into each other's lives at work.
Yeah.
When I was late the first day,
That's right. Yeah.
and one of my closest friends, right over there. But he told Nathan to turn around. Don't go get him. Fuck that guy, is what he said.
If you're late, buddy. I mean,
Yeah, it wasn't because
It's not a
I
personal
didn't
thing.
like you. It was strictly based off the fact of I knew how hard the work was that we did. And I thought there's no fucking way that if he comes on board it's going to get any easier for us. If anything, I thought. And I thought, I'm like, Tip's going to end up being a fucking, white collar, I don't know, selling fucking insurance or something.
It's green collar. It's got to get green collar.
That's not what they're saying now, is it?
I don't
Green
know.
collar?
I think that means you have a Tesla.
Oh,
I don't. I'm not for sure. I don't know.
yeah, mate. I would have never guessed, but it worked out, and you did fine eventually. I mean, you didn't know what the fuck anything was,
No.
but
No idea.
you tried hard, and you were there every day.
I wrapped that one welder up in a grinder.
Yeah.
Third day, and then had to ride home from Pennsylvania with him.
Yeah.
he
never-
should have killed you.
He never talked to me, and then finally dropped me off. And he's like, "Well, you don't say much."
Yeah, well,
Motherfucker.
scared for my life.
Scared to death of you. I won't say his
Burnt
name.
my
but
beard off the whole left side that time.
that was on purpose. I knew exactly what I was
No,
doing.
I still think it.
Tip burn your beard off?
This was
Fuck
with a
yeah,
weed
it
burner.
was. Weed burner.
Jesus.
Yeah, that happened. We used to play this game when at least, and I'm sure things have changed, but when I was in the industry, we had some little bit of downtime from here and there. Mm-hmm. And we'd do this thing where what was it, Teal? We'd go rock, paper, scissors. Mm-hmm. And I had a piece of wood, and if I won, I could hit you wherever I wanted. And if you won, you could hit me wherever I wanted. Is that accurate?
That's exactly how it went.
And one time I beat Teal, and I hit him in the shin with a piece of wood. And it's the only time I thought Teal was actually going to, like, fucking throw.
Oh, Jesus.
He hit me hard. He Babe Ruth that motherfucker.
Hey, listen.
And you both agreed to play the game?
It was a piece of lath.
Oh.
And I hit him with the edge
Like a
side.
survey stake.
Yeah, he hit me fucking, not flat. Fucking turned on its side and cracked me right in the fucking shin with it.
And then I got the fuck out of there.
I
may or may not have been the safety guy at that point in time.
I don't understand how that conversation happens and you're both like, yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
He started
I
some
wanna
silly
play
shit
that
like,
game.
hey, pussy, as I walked in there or something like, fuck you.
Damn, dude.
And it
That's the game I want to play.
Right. Middle of summer, sweating bullets, and just, hey, you know what would be fun if you know what? How that started? I know how that started.
Don't fucking look at me. I didn't start.
No. Your cousin was involved in this.
No,
And it was
I believe
me and one of your cousins, who shall remain nameless.
I believe that.
And I am going to name the next name Cody Gatton.
Oh, yeah.
And we're in the parking lot screwing around, and we had those ropes that the pipe come on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and there was
those
a ton of them.
Those can leave welts.
There was a ton of them in one of your cousin's trucks, and we tied them all together, and we were like, we'll see, take one of these shots. And
Beating the shit out of each other.
and then it turned into the little twisties for the blinds. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. The rod.
The rod.
To shut the blinds.
I bet when I was working with you guys, there was not a single trailer that had one of those rods.
Oh, yeah. Like the office trailers you're saying?
Oh,
yeah. No. Fuck, no.
Because you do that shit, and then wapow. He hit me in my nipple one time.
That sounds terrible.
It was, in the time, the rush was kind of nice. It was decent.
None of that sounds good to me at all.
But we were young. We were.
Were we? We were old enough to know better.
Well,
Teal was not young.
Kyle and
Yeah,
I
I
were
was still
young.
old.
Me and you were young.
We and you were young.
We didn't know any better.
Oh, God. Boy, I'm just thinking of all the dumb shit we did.
Yeah. That's what me and Teal was talking today, just because, I guess for people that are listening, tonight's the night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just like what a big night of drinking and stuff it is.
Oh, remember that?
Oh boy. And just here we sit, doing this podcast.
Sure.
Thank God, trying to stay out of trouble.
I'm trying to get a sponsorship from Liquid Death currently. That's where I stand right now.
I told Teal this week, the 25th, was the last time I had alcohol.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was at last year's Michigan Ohio State game. Who the hell won? Who the hell was it?
Here we go.
Oh, that's right.
Here we go.
Michigan won for the third year in a row. And I had taken a fucking, which I was pretty much done drinking anyhow.
Sure.
But I had taken a victory shot with a buddy, Josh, and that's the last time I've had alcohol.
Bam.
I got you a birthday gift many years back.
Yeah.
And it was
Booker T's.
It was a bottle of Booker's bourbon. And it was like a nice bottle.
I still have the box.
Yeah. I was just trying to be it's my buddy's birthday. I get I get you a nice bottle.
Yeah.
And you had a little celebration at your house. Pam's house, I think it was.
No, it was here.
Was it here?
Yeah, it was here.
Was it
I
really?
wasn't living here yet, but we were having a fire.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was still remodeling.
You were still remodeling.
Yep.
Yes.
Was I here? Is that where you passed out by the fire?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Cody was here.
Cody was here.
Yeah. It was weird. We had all
It was just
somehow.
Yeah.
Like we just
back.
came out to
Yeah.
hang out.
And I remember getting either a call or a text from you the next day, "Hey, motherfucker,
Yeah.
don't ever do that shit again." And I genuinely didn't know what you were talking about. And you're like, "No, dude, I drank that fucking whole bottle and tried to ramp my truck." That was that night, wasn't it?
If that was the case,
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
When you were at Pam's.
that would have been at my mom's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I almost wrecked into Michael Johnson's dad's truck. Yeah, it was. I ramped. Oh my god.
Hey, Air Jordan would have been
I
pissed about
fucking
that.
ramped my pickup truck
You fuckers.
over the tabletop on the motocross track of the neighbors, and fucking went Bo Luke Duke fucking sideways, sliding through wet grass. And I mean, the truck come to a stop and could not have been 3 inches away from his dad's truck,
Dude.
and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna park this. That was the problem, though. There was no. That's why I don't need to drink, because there was no
good guy saying, "Hey, we probably shouldn't do this."
I like to think that I was that
the guy on his shoulder. You know what I'm talking
If
about?
I was around, I'd been like, dude, don't, no.
Well, here's the deal. You could get just the best fucking time ever.
Sure.
Or you could get like a crazy, shitty Kyle. Just depends on the atmosphere.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, there was never like let's just have a drink or two.
No.
Like, I wouldn't have opened that bottle of whiskey and taken
what?
a drink.
Right.
And,
Right.
like, hey, put that back away. We'll save it for later.
Which was genuinely the point of the gift. It was like, here, this is a nice spot. He's going to enjoy it. That's my buddy.
Savor it.
He's going to love it.
No. See, there was like... And I've said this to other people when they ask me about it. Like, buying a 6-pack of beer doesn't make any fucking sense. And I don't even know why you would sell that. Why would you ever only need 6 beers?
Right.
And like, some people are like super confused. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I had like to fucking go buy a tall boy. Who in the fuck would just buy one beer?
Get a 40.
You need 30 beers.
Yeah, get a case.
And it doesn't matter what the event is. You know what I mean?
Birthday party.
That's where it was like, that's where it went. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
I always joked with Kyle, and every now and again I'll tell him or call him this, but Kyle's drinking alter ego was Ellis.
Yeah.
And
he was a fucking asshole.
And but he may be. You could. He may not be.
Yeah, right. You just didn't know.
You didn't know.
80% of the
And I
time,
was with you. I would say, but see, my experience is different. My experience with Ellis was a fucking hoot.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Yeah, I would say the majority of the time it was usually pretty good. I was usually pretty happy-go-lucky, wanting to have a good time.
There was maybe one account where I'm like, oh, Kyle, we can't do that. Hey, buddy. And then you did it, and I'm like, fuck. Hey, this is not good. That time you power bombed that fucking Cadillac in the hotel parking lot. I don't even know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah. That was when I was going to steal that Sasquatch statue.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
And I was just sober enough.
Yeah, I remember that.
To be like, I better figure out his bar tab.
Yeah.
Because you were.
Yeah.
You yelled at the bartender about too much Coke in your...
Too much, yeah.
Jack Daniels.
Pop. Yeah.
He's pissed.
Yeah.
I said I wanted a double.
Yeah, I kept telling him it was my old lady's birthday.
Right.
To celebrate.
And I'm like, I don't think that's right. But yeah, maybe it is.
I've had that happen before, though, where they fucking want to cut you off.
We're at Applebee's.
And they try to trick you. They're like, yeah, I made this one stiff. Fucking wink, wink. And
Pepsi Zero? What the fuck's in this?
Yeah, I'm like, no, dude, there's too much fucking pop.
Remember when the woman told us the doubles cost a lot? Hey, boys, these doubles cost a lot. God, I wanted to punch her right in the fucking face.
In all fairness, it wasn't just you.
What do you mean?
As far as like, if we went out as a trio, we're all trying to match each other's levels.
Yeah. No, I'm saying it strictly from like what needed to happen for me and like not drinking anymore. It just wasn't. It wasn't good. And it wasn't even a bar thing, because I could have just as much fun sitting in the garage drinking. I didn't need to go to a bar. It wasn't a bar that did it for me.
No.
It was just
the booze.
It was just alcohol.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, things are a zillion times better as far as like relationships with her, relationships with the kids.
Sure.
Just being more involved and stuff. So
well, I mean, we don't try to get too serious on the show, but that can lead to a pretty nasty road.
It was
right.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there.
Oh yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, because everything we were doing, like, if she said, hey, whatever, we got to go do this weekend.
Sure.
Whatever that was, it could be a fucking baseball game.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I was already planning on when did I need to get the beer how much beer did I need to get?
Right.
What do I need a cooler? It was just like all these things that was like that's what it was revolving around.
And looking back on it, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck?
And to have a substance take a hold of you in such a way.
Yeah. It just.
I mean, in an ipso facto kind of way.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that where, I mean, I started drinking really young, and it I don't know, it's just one of those deals, and then it's honestly, even through the course of that shit, 20 some years.
Sure.
Nobody ever really said anything to me hey man, maybe you should just pump the brakes a little bit. It was all socially acceptable.
1,000%.
Even if I goofed up and
that's just
asshole
Ellis
that night, right?
No, it's just Ellis.
He was drunk.
It was always just
Ellis, man.
Crazy
just brushed underneath the rug, and it was just one of those things. And I think what really tripped me up towards the end of it, when it finally started to come to fruition, is when I heard my older kids, telling drunk dad stories.
Yeah,
and I did not. I was like, that's it. I'm fucking.
Yeah, good for you.
So I knock on wood. You know what I mean? The goal is to keep going here, but yeah, that was it. I was like, fuck that. That was so embarrassing.
Right, for sure.
No.
Now I kind of feel weird about telling drunk Ellis stories.
I don't regret.
We just went on this really serious tangent, and now I don't know if I should tell a lot of these stories. I don't want your kids to hear them.
Well, especially the older boys. I mean, they lived it.
They lived it.
You know what I mean? And I think they're happier now that I don't.
And it's not so much them that I'm worried about.
Yeah, but even the younger kids, as they get older, they're gonna want to know, and they're going to need to know who I was, and that if you can change.
Oh, absolutely.
That is a thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
That people do get past things, and I'm not just even saying alcohol. There's a million different roadblocks that people fight with.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I will say this.
As far as drunk stories go, unless they're incriminating, I don't know what
we should have a brainstorming session before.
I don't know how many years have to go by, and people aren't interested.
Like you're acquitted, you mean?
Yeah. What is there, a lemon law? Is that?
No, see, that's a bad car. Or if you buy too many lemons, I think.
If you just bought a bad lemon.
Yeah.
I don't know what the rules are, but yeah.
I remember drinking with you, and because drunk, you've been around Drunk Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
Drunk Tyler, not a lot of rules.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Oh, is that what you're going to do?
Ambition to the win.
Fucking let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, I just quit drinking in September.
Hey, one day at a time.
Hey, listen. And I was not at all, you know me.
Right.
I was not at all. I was a social drinker at best.
Yeah.
I was more, let's bring another one because this conversation is interesting. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let's have another drink because this is a hoot.
Yeah.
My brother got married. Shout out Nate and Abby.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I was the best man. As one is.
Yeah.
Right? My only brother. So, he gave me the nod. He's like, I want you to be the best man. I said, okay, great.
A lot of responsibility. Don't fuck this up.
Yeah, right. And if anybody knows, I'm a little goofy. I'm, whatever. Have some fun. I've never shied away from, public speaking.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's never been a thing where I'm like, it doesn't bug me. Kind of like the opposite of the white coat privilege or whatever we discussed.
No, see, now you're saying it. It's just white coat syndrome.
You talked it into existence.
Oh, Jesus.
So anyway, so Nate and Abby, they're getting married, and we have the bachelor party, and we go on the Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Had a lot of fun. Me and some of his buddies, his fraternity brothers, and it was like, I'm easily a decade older than anybody else there.
Oh, wow.
All day.
Welcome to my world.
How many years is between you and Nate?
9 years.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's all okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, is Nate hanging out with young fucking kids for some reason? What is going on here?
He's saying no cap and shit. Yeah. No.
Rizzler.
He's right. 8 or 9 years younger than me.
Okay.
So anyway, we go on the Bourbon Trail, and I'm legitimately worried. We rented this house, great place, pool, really cool. theater room, all sorts of crazy shit. I'm genuinely concerned because I really don't drink that much anymore.
Oh.
And these guys are like where we were 10, 12 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I'm talking about? We're like,
they're primed
let's
up.
fucking go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
And you're trying to figure out if you got to hang or what?
I'm trying to figure out, like, because new Tyler gets up at about 6.
Yeah.
Goes to bed about 9. You know what I mean? And that's a late night. I look at my watch, like, fuck, is it 9 already? You got to be shitting me. I gotta get on. I gotta go to bed before the news comes on. Right. This is ridiculous. You know? So we're fucking, you know, we get there, and I'm just, you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna just do my best to have a good time. No pressure.
Not trying to impress anybody.
I don't know these guys. Totally fine.
Yeah.
Great guys, by the way.
Yeah.
Great guys. And, dude, we got there Thursday, and old Tyler came out.
Oh, Jesus.
And my brother's talking shit off the jump.
So you're feeling it.
He's talking shit, dude. You're never going to be... We got this wild turkey tasting the next morning, Friday morning. And I'm like, you know... And I brought some tequila.
Sure.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
You know about...
Oh, yeah.
You love the tequila.
You used to.
Yeah. You used to.
The problem was, like, my schedule had to be fucking cleared the next day to run on tequila.
Oh, fuck.
Like, it'll...
We polished off.
But it's good.
Oh, it's so good.
Makes my clothes fall off.
I actually...
Literally.
Not them
not
fucking
not
clothes.
that fucking
No.
thing.
Take 2 bottles to get all them buttons off.
I don't even know how you would start. I guess at the buttons,
like,
and then 3 days later we'd have it off.
If you had to undress a Rubik's Cube or something...
My head hurts thinking about the buttons and then you having
like
to
a
piss.
sexual thing.
like
an
when...
hour later you're here.
You know when somebody, like a total asshole, and like really wraps the fuck out of somebody's gift?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're
That's
dealing
hilarious.
with here. Yeah. Did you see all that fucking duct tape I put on
cool.
there? Yeah.
I'm sold now. I'm like, why'd you waste all that duct tape?
Just give me the roll of duct tape.
Right.
That would have been a fine
That's
gift.
a better gift than this Chipotle gift card that I'm
What the
getting.
fuck is going on?
You
So
do a lot
anyway,
of stuff with duct tape.
dude, we start
Oh, yeah,
drinking,
duct tape's great.
and they start doing like the drinking games.
Oh, that's what'll get you.
Oh, fuck.
They'll
And
stick
I'm in the
up on
pool. It's probably 80 degrees. This was in August. Jen's a million months pregnant at this point. She could have Ellie at any point.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm like, fuck, man. You know, like, what's the plan? Luckily, she didn't. Not to ruin the story, but she didn't. It was fine. The story is Tippy having this exact cup filled with tequila and margarita mix, and it never being empty.
Oh, chew.
And now I'm drunk.
Right.
I'm on the road drunk.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's a slide in the pool. And like, you should go down the slide. I'm like, I'll fucking go down the slide.
You want me to do this?
You want to see me go down the slide, motherfucker?
Is this what you wanted?
I got like a teal hat going. It's
Oh,
sunny,
God.
the whole thing going on, dude. And I look down, I blink twice, they're making brats. It's a whole like vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I looked down, it was 4 o'clock. We got in the house and started drinking. I looked down again, it's fucking 20 to 2. And I'm like, whoa.
Oh, my God.
Hey, polish off 3 bottles of tequila, right? My brother bought this bucket of little shots. So, like, Fireball and Jim Beam and blah, 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 blah. And he's just randomly chucking them.
Oh, yeah.
We go down in the basement to start this beer Olympics. And we are all in bad shape. Really bad. There's a picture surfacing somewhere of me without my shirt on. You're welcome.
That's no good.
There was a cornfield behind the house. Someone went out and ripped up a corn stalk. I'm carrying it like fucking King Kamehameha. You know what I mean?
King Trident. Fucking.
Right. Dude, we're down there and there's music going and screaming and yelling and pong. And then I just thought it'd be a good idea to chuck my beer at the cups. And just, you know what I mean? You've been there.
Yeah.
Bowling. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You're just a mess.
I woke up the next morning, normal Tippy old man body clock, 6:15. And it's a fucking war zone. You know what I'm talking about? The pool's got solo cups. There's fucking Black and Milds. There's, you know what I mean? And God love him. One of Nate's fraternity brothers, I think it was either him or his girlfriend, made 2 big pans of breakfast casserole.
Oh, that's clutch.
What a clutch move.
Yeah, that's clutch.
That's
Put it in the oven. I'm trying to figure out the coffee maker. And I'm so proud of myself that I'm awake. That I go outside. I'm like, all right, okay. Feeling okay. Still drunk, obviously.
Right.
Not hungover at all.
Right.
I go in, my brother had like the master bedroom. So I like crack open the door and I'm like looking at him. And he like turned over, he goes, "Why are you up right now?" And I'm like, "Hey.
Got that tasting."
So
bourbon tasting.
I hit him with this is a move that I've done in the past.
Professional here.
Crack open another beer.
Hair of the dog.
Right?
Been there and done that.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to get dressed. Dude, we go to this Wild Turkey bourbon tasting, and it was an hour in between the house and Wild Turkey. And we rented this bus, so the dude's driving us. I went from drunk to hungover in that hour. And then we're walking around, it's kind of hot, and you're starting to do that thing that you do.
Fuck.
And I'm like, God damn it. And I know what's at the end of this is tasting
bourbon.
Room temperature fucking bourbon. And if you've ever done this before, you know how they have it set up. It's the fucking white dog, and then this one was aged, and then that one was aged, and God love him, this was Nate's gift to all of his groomsmen. He had bought this for him. And you know me, I'm not trying to be the bitch about this.
Oh no, you
can't be. You're the best man.
And the way they have these this room set up is dude telling you is 2 feet from you, and then there's a second row behind, so he can like walk around and see you and everything.
Oh yeah.
The biggest fear is in this little tasting glass right now because I can't do it.
You can't throw it down.
There's no way. So I'm like, and he's like, all right, go ahead, and how you want to do this is you want to put it in your mouth and wash it around and then swallow it. And I'm like,
that.
Hey, there ain't no fucking way.
We're not.
I'll have 8 vasectomies before we do this goddamn shit.
Oh my God.
I power through, I put it down, I didn't even taste it, and we got to the last one, and I'm like, dude, I'm starting to get that
water.
You know what I'm talking about?
Feeling.
Your stomach starts to tighten, and it's like, don't do it again. I'm fucking telling you. So I'm like, I fucking put it to my lips. I put it to my lips, and I'm just like, oh, that's so good. That's aged really well. Get in the van, and this is how I knew I was old. I'm like, God, I could go for some lunch right now. And the bros in the van are like cracking open the cooler, bush peaches, and fucking, they're just going. And I'm like, well, what's the move here? Do I ask for a water? Because there's waters in there. You could do it.
Yeah.
I have not asked for a water yet.
Right.
But I'm just trying to hang on.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Sure, you know me. Throw me one of those bush peaches. Let's go. Chucks me one over, dude. Crack it, crush it. And I'm like, fuck. God, that was a mistake. What a terrible idea. Dude. And that was even that night there, they're just ready to go again.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
The last night, we went out to Texas de Brazil. The Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah, where they cut the meat and shit?
Yeah. Great place, great spot.
Yes.
Teal's over here.
Right. Good for you.
Fucking reminiscing.
So they're like, hey, we're going to go a couple bars after this. I'm like, I'm going home.
The fuck if we are?
Like, we're at Saturday now, and this is my Vietnam. I'm just trying to make it through, and no way. No.
But you're the best man.
I know, dude. And I did really good up until that night. And I even got a pass. Nate's going to be watching this. He's like, I'm genuinely pretty proud of how you held up on this. I'm like, you fucking should be. I'm going to pay for this for months now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
His wedding, I got to give the best man speech. So I'm trying to stay... And I'm still drinking at this point. I've not had my heart attack yet. So, like, whatever.
Your spasm.
Your back
my
spasm?
My back spasm.
Oh, my God.
From the obesity.
So, dude, I'm trying to toe the line because I'm going to have to give this speech. And this is not a low-grade wedding.
Mm-hmm.
This is tux. This is...
Yeah, I think I remember the pictures from it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's full-blown, man. They've got a photographer, and good on you.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do. So I'm trying to toe this line, and they've got bourbon in the hotel room. They got beers, and I'm like, I'll have a beer. Okay, it's noon. Wedding's at 4.
I can be responsible here.
I can handle this. And this whole time I have the speech that I wrote in my jacket. So I'm like, as long as I can give this speech, everything after that is icing on the cake.
Done.
It's easy. Just got to get to the speech.
Yeah.
And then I had to hand him the ring. That was part of the responsibility.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's part of the big. That's big.
Yeah, that's a big deal. I'm there, we're there, we're doing it. Fast forward to the reception. The maid of honor's like, hey, I'm a little nervous. Do you mind going first? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Hand me the mic.
Give it here.
Test.
10 out of 10 on the speech. Did really well. Yeah. I was going to go funny, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go serious.
Oh.
I went serious.
Serious.
I was going to go funny. I didn't. I had a funny speech written, and it was genuinely funny.
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny for people who knew me.
Okay.
Not
so much him.
There's only 50% of the people there that kind of knew me.
Gotcha.
Maybe 25% that really knew me.
Yeah.
So I do this speech, and we're going to bring this full circle to the drinking. I wrap up the speech. This is an open bar. Like I said, this is a wedding.
Yeah.
I got to know the bartender in such a way that when I would come to the bar, he would have a gin and tonic ready for me. I put down 12 of them sons of bitches and was feeling great. I mean great. And that's the last time I've had a drink.
Oh, right no there. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, I had 12. I had 12 of those fucking things. And the only way I knew it was 12 is because at the end of the night, the bartender's like, hey, dozen, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you're right, Tom.
Is that where we ended up?
Is that what we're doing?
Oh, dude. It is. It's funny how just from your 20s to your 30s, like me and Caitlin joke about it, even like, fuck no.
No.
We're not. We got, nope.
And that is how I can see people graduating from like hard liquor to like a glass of wine.
Yeah.
And be like, all right.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I tried to do. This no drinking stuff, I guess, is like, honestly, probably 2 years ago. I started, but I tried to do, which I did. I wasn't really drinking. It was just maybe like once in a while.
Sure.
And, a little bit here and there.
That's how you got Cam.
Yeah, but the problem was, every time like I'd want to have a little bit here and there, that turned into a lot of it in a blackout. You know what I mean? I'm like,
yeah, that's how McDonald's is for me.
So I think it just had to be, at least for me, which I'm sure some people can, do it, but it had to be no. Like either
absolutely not.
Yeah, you're drinking, or no, you're not.
Sure.
Because I could not mediate like a happy medium.
You and me alone drinking is a terrible combination.
Kyle drinking by himself is not good.
And anytime I would be with you, it was like, all right, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go do it.
Yeah.
There wasn't a parent, I guess, is the point of that. There was nobody who'd be like, right, you guys,
yeah,
that's enough.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not a good situation.
Although I do miss the cheese plates from the Tall.
I mean, you can get them even if you're sober.
Act like they taste the same.
Probably not. You're talking about the meat and cheese trays? Yeah, dude. I just got some trail bologna today. I'll have to let you try it.
Shout out Tall Timber Inn for the meat and cheese trays.
Cason's Deer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you picked it up today, didn't you?
Yeah, I just picked the meat up today. Yep. Yep. It was good.
That's awesome.
I tried it, yeah.
How do you feel about your kids having Facebook pages? Because I see your kids and it's like, hey, do you want to be friends with Kason? And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Does that not fuck you up?
Yeah.
I'm not there yet with my kids. You know what I mean?
What trips me up is like when one of their friends want to be friends.
Yeah, that fucks me way off.
And I don't like that, I guess.
I don't have 14-year-old
I'm friends with your oldest on Facebook.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's fucked up.
I don't know. No thanks.
Yeah, I don't care that they have Facebook.
Right. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, it's not necessarily that they have one, because that's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they have one, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I just want it to be like, I don't know. I would almost rather just be like my friends be like more like, your group of peers. I don't need like, 13-year-old.
If I share something,
boys and girls.
I don't even understand how they talk.
Not that I'm posting crazy shit on Facebook, but
I don't know that I've posted anything in Facebook, and
I'd say this podcast is the craziest shit.
Okay, fine. Yeah. But you posted it, and then I shared it, and frankly, I didn't even know how to share it. I just reposted what you posted.
Yeah, I think I figured out how to share things.
Jen told me to share it. I said, I don't know.
Caitlin showed me how to unlock there's a privacy thing.
Huh.
You gotta, to make it shareable.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, everybody's going to hear this and be like, I can't believe
these idiots.
These fucking guys.
These assholes.
Had the audacity to start a podcast, and they don't know how to fucking do social media at all.
Oh, no. Not a clue.
Almost an IT guy.
If anything, I think that's what's, like, the good about this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I don't want to know how to do that.
Yeah, you just fucking wing it, I guess. I don't know.
YouTube it.
Tonight was the first night that I wrote things for the show.
Oh, like topics or whatever?
Yeah. And I don't know that we're going to get to any of them.
No, probably not. I didn't.
They're good topics.
No.
I look down. They're all right.
They're okay. This is coming from old tri-corner hat Jerry over here.
I had a whole fucking notebook full.
Really?
I'm not talking just a sheet, a notebook. When we first talked about this.
He's such a dick.
I quit fucking talking to him. All in general. I'm going to say it for the podcast, fucker.
Like, if I'm in the office up by the fab shop, he'll, like, sit beside me. And he'll get ready to say something, like, that's on his mind. He'll be like, oh, I can't. And I'm like, no, what is it? And he's like, nah, fuck it, I'll write it down. He, like, writes it down in his little notebook. He's like, I'll save it for the podcast.
It's such a good deal, too.
Yeah. And he, like, won't say anything. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Are we just going to sit here and not talk then?
Teal on the phone.
I don't want to waste good fucking shit.
Hey, Jerry on the phone is a national treasure. Especially when he's excited and he starts going fast.
Oh, yeah.
And I mumble so bad. Everyone says you're from...
No, he mumbles all the time.
Chileanese, what they call it. It's a different language.
That's really good.
He fucking... Dude, there was a conversation today. This motherfucker wants to cook a duck instead of a... Teal has a problem with turkey. For whatever reason.
I fucking hate a problem.
You don't like turkey?
Yeah, hates it. And you know what else he told me that wasn't like... I'm just going to say it wasn't American.
Go ahead.
I think it was Monday.
About the leftovers. Is that what's pissing you off of the fucking...
It is bothering me. Out of the blue, he's
I don't like the fucking leftovers. I ain't
he
got
said
no
he
room
wants
fucking...
no leftovers.
I don't want no
for
leftovers.
Thanksgiving. He's like, oh, fucking, I hate them
But
leftovers.
that is Thanksgiving.
That's what I said. I'm like, you mean you don't want to wake up the next day and fucking warm up fucking whatever?
Now, I will... Here's how this went.
No.
I'm not going to backpedal.
Yeah, don't
I'll tell you why I don't like it. I ain't got room for it. No, that's the only goddamn reason. I like the turkey pie and the
No, you don't, dude. You just said it. You're lying.
No, I don't like having to store them. I don't have... Fuck you, all right?
What a mystery it is to open your grandma's Cool Whip bowl to see what the fuck is actually in
Could
there.
it be green bean casserole?
Dude, I don't know about you guys.
Like an old stained butter bowl.
At the Tipple home in the 90s and the early 2000s, you starved yourself till you ate on Thanksgiving. You ate for 20 minutes and engorged.
Yeah.
And you probably, I don't know, we would eat at like 1, 2.
We meet up at 1.
Yeah.
And so honestly, by the time everybody gets there and you fucking whatever, I bet it's 3 o'clock.
And
honestly.
What have you?
Yeah.
But do you have hors d'oeuvres and shit there?
Yeah.
Cheese and meat and shit.
Yeah,
so you
you're
can
right.
nibble a little bit.
There is some.
Now?
There's some snacks.
Now we do. Back then, no.
It was
No,
a
you
lock
didn't,
and key. They shut it down.
You fucking right.
Your mom did? Your mom was in charge of all this?
Miss Shelley.
Yeah, but was like Tom trying to sneak in there, grab a deviled egg or something?
Dude, it was pretty well locked down.
Really?
Man. It really was.
On a pretty tight ship.
It really was.
Jesus.
And it would go even so far as the night before. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
we're eating a lot tomorrow.
Don't.
I was like,
Damn.
what does it have to do with today?
Like, yeah, we're not gonna eat tonight.
So long story short,
Holy shit.
We'd eat Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
you'd eat Thursday for Thanksgiving. You'd watch a little ball, probably take a nap,
Oh yeah.
and then you wake up at 7, 8 o'clock, and you're reheating that shit again.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thumbing
two
through the
meals.
fucking Black Friday ads. Fucking
My
yeah.
parents, I remember my parents like not going to sleep,
Oh yeah.
and it was like 2 in the morning. You'd wake up and like, who the fuck are they at?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Shop fucking Black Friday shopping.
Hey,
was
little Tom Tipple story, real quick.
Yeah.
Gonna love this. He was gonna love this. So they're out Black Friday shopping. I'm assuming late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
I'm old enough to stay by myself. That type of thing. You know what I mean? He would put Bailey's in his coffee.
Sure.
So he's a little...
Well, you gotta get.
I'm not saying he's drunk, but you got to be a little drunk for back then.
Oh,
Black
Friday. They were fucking crazy. That was a fucking bloodbath.
So he's walking around a store.
I mean, you go to fucking Toys R Us and get knocked the fuck out.
Hey, remember the Cabbage Patch thing they went fucking crazy about?
He's walking around a store, and this is when the flat screens came out, and people were like waiting in line.
Oh yeah,
for the flat screens.
Yeah.
He's walking to the back of the line with my mother and says it loud enough. Can you believe they're out of flat screen TVs?
Oh fuck!
Started a fucking riot.
Right? That's a charge.
Oh fuck!
That's inciting fucking
And my
riot.
Mom, Thomas, don't And he's like, that's just what I heard.
Shelly,
That's just what I heard.
Shell, you believe the TVs are gone? Shell.
So
What the fuck?
that's my dad. That's my dad impression right there.
Shell.
That's fucking
In
classic.
any decade, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s,
shit.
2020s. That's my dad.
That is so great, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah. But yeah, wait. No leftovers.
Oh yeah.
Are you drunk?
He's the dumbest. So then he fucking tells
I am
Fuck
gonna
around,
do that
dude. It's gonna be
fucking
two
duck.
fellas assume. I hear some bullshit
hey.
like that again.
Dude, this happens all the time. So he tells me that. I called him out on it. I'm like, you're an idiot. That's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard of.
1000%.
He's like, it's fucking stupid. Why
a
would you
pain
want
in
to
the
have
ass.
leftovers? I'm like, then fuck off. Do a TV dinner. I don't know. So then he goes on the kick
Go to
where
fucking Red Lobster for
he's
your
not
steak.
going to do turkey for Thanksgiving or Christmas because he hates turkey. And I think it's because he's never had a good turkey. I think he's probably just had fucked up turkey. But now he wants to cook instead some orange duck.
No, it's not orange duck. It's a fucking duck.
Are you Asian?
No,
Peking.
It's a Peking duck.
You're literally
Peking
going to
duck.
try and make a pecan duck.
No,
Not pecan. Not like the nut.
Not like the nut.
like the country
Like a
Peking.
kung pao chicken?
Peking.
No.
Peking.
See, and you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I'm getting real sick of people trying to change spellings on shit.
I don't think nobody said this is it.
Like Sean? How do you spell Sean?
With an H.
Right. Not SEAN.
That's not his name's Scene.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's some.
Not to get off, but that pisses me off.
There's
You
some
could,
tough spellings.
you could say your name fucked up all you want. Don't shit on the English language. Because that's nonsense.
Yeah, but what if it's Sean with a W and not Sean with a U?
SHAWN. I'm fine with that.
SHAUN.
Or and you're fine with the U,
I'm fine with the U.
but you can't get past the SEAN.
SEAN. How in what planet is that, Sean?
It's not. It's Scene. It's fucking Scene. Dean, lean, mean, queen.
Jeff with a G.
Wait, you could go on this all fucking day.
G off.
GEOFF.
Jerf.
Do you know people like that?
I.
Couple of
Do you know
cross your
what?
path.
Do you know a giraffe? Giraffe.
Are you trying to say Geoff?
Giraffe. Do you know one?
I don't know anybody with
Except for that fucking.
I don't think.
I don't.
I'm
football
sure
player.
they're out there though.
They are, because I have a business card on my desk, and I kept it because it was Geoff. And I'm like, I'll never.
He just pronounced it Jeff.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, my name is Jeff. And I'm like, no.
No, it's not.
Somebody fucked your business cards up,
No,
friend.
the fuck, it's not. Your Vistaprint is wrong, bro.
Yeah, they put a couple letters in there.
Your Yelp review is about to be fucked up.
And I may need something from him down the road because of his name.
You won't use it.
Never, not once.
Wow. The whole name thing, huh?
It's nonsense.
Fucking deviled eggs. That's all
Yeah,
I'm thinking about tomorrow now.
Teal,
Deviled eggs.
what was the issue you had with names? Oh, it was
The
the
fucking why?
yeah.
God
No,
damn it.
but it was
Certain.
It was
Danny, Freddie.
it was like at what age?
Okay.
You know, can you still be called?
Do you know what I'm
Billy?
saying?
Okay.
Like if your name's Bill or William,
Because I have a Teddy, so what age is he not Teddy
it-
anymore?
It would be something
Exactly.
like that. Like where do you draw that line?
I would say, and I'm just speculating here.
Teal's got some friends that I think are still using the Y, like kitty names.
Right. I'm speculating, but anytime you join the military,
Gone?
you're no like if Teddy joined the SEALs,
Yeah.
he's not Teddy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but
That's
like
TJ or it's Ted or
Just-
Theo.
take the military out of it. Say you just everyday life, and you.
I
Fucking,
think if you've graduated into your mid 20s, that probably needs to go.
I'll agree
away.
with that.
If you're filing real taxes and you write down Danny, no.
No good.
No, you're Dan.
How about Freddie?
Yeah, but I know people that go through their whole adult life, being called Danny.
Do you want some water?
No, I got a whole fucking jug.
Where do you go? What are you into?
Water?
Yeah, you got a preference. I know you do.
Like, what water am I into? If I usually just get... Is that recording?
Yeah. We're on.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we're back on.
I want to talk about this on the air.
Hang on, fucker. You just asked me about water.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
If I just drink my water from home normally, honestly.
Really?
Just well water. But if I buy water
that's what
at
I want
the
to
store,
know. Yeah.
I typically go with the core.
Yeah?
Yeah. The core water. With the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
what I'm talking about?
Yeah. We were really fancy years ago.
Sometimes I do the smart water.
We were doing the vase.
Yeah. I like vase water.
It's so good.
Yeah. I think there is something to be said about good water.
Yeah. Like Ice Mountain? No, thank you.
Dasani? No. Don't like it.
I don't like Aquafina. Fuck Aquafina.
Yeah, that's bad too. I don't like that. It's like plastic.
I do Deer Creek or White Creek or
Deer Park.
Yeah,
I don't mind Deer Park water.
What's the other one? Poland Springs? I don't care for it.
Poland Springs? Mm-hmm. Is that what it's called? Poland?
I don't know.
It's a green label.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't know.
Maybe I'd have to see the.
This is how I know I'm getting old. Is I enjoy sparkling water now.
Yeah.
That's actually what's in this cup right now.
Why wouldn't it be?
From the great people at Liquid Death.
No.
I'm not doing anything that's got sparkling shit in it. I won't. I'm sorry.
Why?
I don't like the way it bubbles.
What are you drinking now?
Dollar General fucking generic water out of the bottle.
It's not alcohol?
I thought for
It's
sure.
mixed with fucking alcohol.
Is it really? Is it really? What do you have in there?
Vodka.
Get the fuck out of here. That's not of your time period.
That's
on a diet.
Not in the colonies.
I don't know.
You could get rum.
You could have got.
You could have got bourbon.
You got whiskey.
Corn whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, vodka from
nice
Russia.
apple brandy.
Mother Russia.
Didn't you make your own brandy one time?
Not brandy.
What the fuck did you make? Where you put the fruit, like all the fruit in the barrel, and was that you, or was that your one of your grandparents?
My grandpa used to make Applejack out of a wooden barrel.
You were telling me it sounded delicious.
Yeah, like it would be like apple pie, like moonshine. What you drink? Yeah. It was like from what I was told, I can barely remember it, but like a wooden barrel on its side,
right?
And they put all that shit in there, like apricots and sugar and all that shit. And then I think it was like every day or something, you had to go turn the barrel, like a quarter turn or whatever, and it kept working. And then you fucking, you pop the top and then you drink off the top. Like if you ladled down and got some of that shit, I think that would be not good. You know what I mean?
It's called alcohol poisoning.
But no, I think there's some people that
that'd be
like,
we're
still
all
have that
Hey, you look like an extra from Hatfield McCoy's.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he?
That's what the hat kind of...
That's what I was going for, I think.
Is
Not
it?
Really. No, fuck no, it wasn't. It's just I liked his hat.
Where did you get the hat? Take your time.
Is there anything? Where in the hell I got this hat at? I traded someone for something. A lot of bartering going on.
Oh, you guys legitimately do trade.
Oh, fuck yeah. A knife, a tomahawk.
Really?
Are these handmade
This
weapons?
hat? Wait.
You're talking about tomahawks.
That fucking hat is from Joanne Fabric.
No, this is a legit hat from the time period. Fuck yeah, it is.
Stop.
It's older than fuck.
No, it is not.
It might be.
Jerry,
No.
don't lie to our people.
It might be.
You know damn well people are listening that will call you out.
Yeah, well.
I think people
They
are
can't
just going to be happy that he actually dressed up.
I think they're going to be
They can't
ecstatic.
see the hat, so they don't know.
They go, if they, yeah, I mean,
Why wouldn't they be
I
able
can
to
look
see
at you
it?
right on the camera.
They don't see the inside of the hat, motherfucker, what it says.
What does it say inside? Is there a secret
Original
Is it the Declaration of Independence?
Maybe.
message? Teal. Stop it.
An Indian gave it to me. I fucking
Indian.
You're so full of shit.
Snakes and sparklers.
Yeah. You mean you want me to put my ear to the ground and listen for hoofbeats? No, I don't do that shit anymore.
I don't do that shit anymore.
No.
I'm so happy. How much shit did he get at work
For not dressing
for
up?
not dressing up?
He caught some shit, but what was fucked up is like I was catching shit for it. Like,
yeah, he was
you know what I mean? Like I was like, hey,
he didn't have anything to do with it.
I thought you said Teal was going to dress up. I'm like, dude, we did. He said he was.
He said he was.
I have just as much control as you do.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? People were upset, and I told him, I'm like, bitch, if you don't dress up,
I said in the group text today.
Yeah, I'm like, there's going to be some pissed off people.
You got to do it.
Yeah,
and I don't know that you cannot do it anymore. I think you have to wear this.
It's uncomfortable as fuck, but I got another cool hat for next time.
What describe
No.
Oh, is this a surprise?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a LARPing event coming up? Like, are you LARPing this weekend?
No.
Can we record live from the LARPing event? And like interview, like, is there like Johnny Appleseed? Or?
I think they don't like their picture being taken.
Oh,
like Amish.
Really?
Similar, but
you guys are like gypsies.
Sort
of. Speaking in tongues and shit.
We have a deer hunt coming up. The second weekend of.
Are you wearing those moccasins?
I have another pair that are winter moccasins.
How are they different from what you have on right now?
Because see, these are low. The other ones are real high.
Those are low top.
These are low top.
Those are running mocks.
These are running mocks.
If I wanted to exercise,
well,
you know what I mean, behind the wagon.
When William Penn wanted to,
That's why they call it the Purchase Line High School.
That's why it's called Purchase Line High School right here, Kyle.
Oh, fuck yeah, they went out and drafted the biggest Native American they could find and run the purchase line.
Yeah, that's why to this day it's called that.
Yeah, I would like to think that like this would be the LARPing weekend for like Thanksgiving, wouldn't it? Or no? Am I wrong? Especially for what you guys do.
You mean like due to the Pilgrims and shit?
Yeah, is that not the same?
I think the Pilgrims are way outdating him.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it.
I get what you're saying though, like buckle shoes and the fucking shit.
Like you're just trying to whatever.
Is that accurate, Jerry?
Oh yeah, I'd say it is. But I don't. I'm trying to think if there's any.
He's fucking brain farting on me.
If there's any rendezvous going on, which maybe we'll start doing one now. You said that, like,
is that what they're called? Rendezvous?
Rendezvous, or
could you imagine telling Kate you were going to a rendezvous at Stink Hill and she wasn't invited?
No.
Hey,
trying to explain to her this podcast.
Yeah.
Is tough enough sometimes.
We've got fans.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I'm working on merchandise.
Oh, shut.
Hey, we figure out this phone thing. You're going to get a phone call because you're such a fucking liar about this exercise thing. It's been brought up multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
And we need to dive into it. I almost wish I would call him on the fucking phone and
what do you want to see?
We don't need to see shit. I don't care. There's some people that, like I said, look. I get it.
The fucking time doesn't match up, my friend.
What do you mean the time doesn't?
They're saying that there's no way you're closing these rings, these exercise rings, on your lunch break.
No, I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I'm doing 4 miles at lunch, and then I do. That's the rest of the day.
I'm Team Tip. I want you to be healthy.
Here we go.
I want you to be healthy.
I want to name names. Who's calling me out right now?
I'm not.
He's going to call in.
I'm not name dropping, bro.
I don't think we have that type of technical.
If I could hold the phone up there, I'd listen to it.
We'll get it figured out.
Oh, we will.
I'll try it.
Yeah, because I really think Randy wants to call in bad.
Yeah. We can get people on the phone.
We'd have to talk to Randy.
I wish we could pull up emails. Maybe they could email us.
Yeah, tell them what stories are off limits.
Right. There's a whole chapter in a book you're not allowed to talk about, Randy.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't remember some of that stuff.
Well, that's a great point. Huh.
Dude, I cannot fucking wait. Because the diet's off for the weekend.
Oh, bro, listen, tomorrow, hey.
I'm talking full fucking...
I kind of very subtly told my mother, if there's not a strawberry cheesecake at this event, bro.
Yeah?
That is my...
kryptonite.
Oh, it's not kryptonite, dude. Listen, there's this place that Caitlin took me to. It's just this little hut.
Yeah.
But it used to be like a coffee shop, like you just drive through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But now it's like a tropical frappe thing. So we fucking...
Damn it, man.
We went there. She wanted to get something, and I'm like, oh, all right, fuck. She's like, well, do you want anything? I'm like, no. And I was just kind of, glancing through the menu because you're sitting there waiting anyhow.
Right.
It's like I don't know what that means, but it's like
coffee drink.
Yeah, no. It's like fruit smoothies and shit, like fresh cut fruit and shit.
It's a home run.
Yeah,
it's a home run.
It's like, but it's like those barista chicks. You know what I'm talking about? They're not wearing the bikinis, but it's just in one of those little huts.
I was like,
I'm trying to paint a picture here.
All right.
No, you're doing a great job.
He's dirty vodka Jerry over here. But anyways,
fucking
they have
Claude Teal over here.
They have a fucking strawberry shortcake. It's called a strawberry shortcake cup.
Oh.
And it's like little cubes of cheesecake
I've had that.
with whole strawberries.
Yeah.
oh my
Dude.
God.
Yeah.
It'd make your fucking tongue slap your brains out. It is so good.
Guys, I'm going to try and maintain
So good.
tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
Like
From alcohol or food?
I genuinely don't miss drinking. Like
No,
if somebody's
yeah,
drinking
no,
tomorrow, I'm good.
I'm gonna stick because I'm just eating like meat. I'm on the carnivore diet still. But if that fucking cheesecake's there, if the cheesecake and deviled eggs are there,
Yeah,
it's
deviled
fucking
eggs.
game OV.
Hey,
Is that I'm not allowed to have deviled eggs?
the fuck you can't have devil.
Yeah,
Don't even start that
I
shit.
eat eggs on my diet.
Yeah.
as part of the carnivore thing.
Yeah.
it's the. I think what trips you up is the filling, whatever you make that out of. But you know what I mean.
But you know it does. It's not going to hurt you.
A baker's dozen's fine.
Baker's dozen.
Dude, I'm
Like the
going home
bartender.
tonight and fucking bowl of 24 eggs.
Yeah,
He does.
my brother makes killer fucking deviled eggs too.
Hey,
Like
they make
it's-
deep fried smoked deviled eggs.
I had a smoked deviled egg. Home
I am
I made one
smoking a
last year.
fucking 10-pound prime rib. It's literally dry brining right now in the fridge.
unpopular take from your boy over here.
You don't cook?
I'm trying.
You're trying to
cook.
get into the cooking game?
I am. I'm trying to be better.
Just grilling,
Grilling, yes.
smoking meat, doing man things.
I don't have a smoker.
Dude, what the fuck are you
I know,
doing?
man.
I
know.
smoked some cheese last weekend.
I saw that. How'd that turn out?
Don't know yet.
We
2
mean-
weeks.
You gotta wait 2 weeks.
Yeah, I didn't know this either, but I guess
Why?
you gotta, I don't know.
It mellows the cheese.
So you smoke it, and then you fucking wrap it, and then 2 weeks go by, and then you fucking
This way goes
smoke
all the
your
way
cheese.
into it. Right now, it's just on the very outside.
I asked the question, why the fuck wouldn't you just buy smoked cheese?
That came across.
Jerry said, it's a lot more fun to make your own smoked cheese.
Let me do my Jerry impersonation.
You make your own smoked cheese. you make your own goddamn smoked cheese. You don't need anybody else's cheese. You make your own. What the fuck would I buy smoked cheese? Not wearing any fucking underwear. Like,
I do have underwear on.
why do you eat so much smoked cheese?
Right. Like, yeah. Hey, unpopular take from Tippy over here. And maybe I haven't had enough of it, or maybe I had it and it
You're
wasn't
going to
good.
say something I fucking don't like.
You are.
you?
You're going to get upset.
God
Oh, boy.
damn it, Tipple.
Yeah. I'm not a prime rib guy.
Dude.
I'm not, man. I'm not.
What is it? The blood?
Why?
Is it your white coat?
It's not the
Junction.
blood. It is like the fat,
Yeah.
and then there's like that doesn't do it for me. The fat grosses me out.
Don't eat the
Yeah.
fucking fat. How about that?
But it's there, and I'm cutting through, and it's like, why?
Put it off the side of the fucking
No.
It's that marbling, dude. That's the taste.
I
That's what makes it
I
taste so
know.
good.
Look. It's
So
like
do you like ribeye steaks?
not really.
So you're like a lean cut. You're a
Very
fillet guy.
lean. Yes, I am.
No shit.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Man.
If I'm getting a steak, it's a fillet.
No shit.
Yeah.
See, dude, I'm ribeye all day long. Like
And I'm
fatty
not,
cuts
like-
of meat.
Like in a perfect world where if I could eat anything I wanted and stayed like at a decent weight, I would rather have a cheeseburger over a steak.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I know. I knew it would be an unpopular take, but that's me. Or a piece of pizza.
Dude, I don't know that you've had a good steak then.
And maybe I haven't. You know what I mean? Maybe I haven't, but
We need to go.
as it sits right now,
We should all fucking get our ladies together and go to a fucking legit steakhouse.
like a top-notch steakhouse.
Yeah, in Columbus.
Columbus has Jeff Ruby's.
Jeff Ruby's,
Have you been?
the Pearl. I think you can get a steak there.
You know how I feel about the Pearl. Yeah, I love the Pearl.
Yeah. What's the other one?
You talk about
Oh.
deviled eggs. The Pearl.
Ted Turner's restaurant is down at the Arena District.
Ted Montana's.
Yeah, but it's Ted Turner.
It's Ted
Yeah,
Turner's
yeah,
spot.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I have ate there. Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's
it's
good. That's
it's
good.
very good.
How dressy would this be?
You could wear that.
You would be fine in your
You'd be fine.
13 button-up fucking French bullshit suit.
Is it canvas or is it? I
This
mean,
here?
what is that?
This
it
is
looks
all
like a tent.
No.
Cotton.
It's
What if it
cotton.
rains?
I got a fucking coat on.
I don't understand.
wool.
What's the brown thing in the back? Is that a scarf?
Yeah, that's my silk scarf. I can wipe my brow on it and blow my nose on it.
That is absolutely. It's no wonder they had the plague. He's wearing a fucking snot-filled rag around his neck.
You blow your nose on it. And
Well,
just
I
hangs around your
could. I'm
neck?
just saying. It's because this fucking
Looks like a
shirt
fucking ascot.
It is an ascot.
is got a real long.
Can you
deep
stand
neck.
up for our audience and show them how long that fucking shirt is?
Oh, it's made like that.
Yeah.
It's a big, deep V-neck shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a night shirt from like nursery rhymes.
What?
Hey, do you think, like, you know,
no, you got me.
100 years from now, people are going to be dressing up like us and playing this shit? Like,
be
hey, let's
funny.
pretend to do a podcast.
That'd be funny.
You know, we should run around and pretend we're doing a podcast.
You know what cracks me up
what?
is when we're like 80 or when you're 100.
Who's making it to 80?
Well, I think we can do it.
Are we?
But we'll be in a nursing home and we're like, hey, put some tunes on. Let's listen to some shit that you guys listened to when you guys were in high school.
Oh, jeez.
And it's like the fucking Yin Yang Twins.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill, 50 Cent.
Fuck.
Like, you imagine that nursing home?
That'd be lit.
Shake it like a salt shaker?
Yeah.
I think about that shit.
I fuck
Because
with
now our shit is like throwback on Spotify.
I fuck with my older sons all the time. Like, I tell them.
70s, 80s, 90s, and then the 2000s with you guys. Just the difference in when I was in high school, the rock and roll
Oh,
compared.
you went to high school?
It one room school.
What was it, Elvis?
Oh, jeez.
Motherfucker went Elvis.
Jesus, Jerry.
80s big
Jailhouse
hair
Rock?
band.
Oh, what was your jam in high school?
Kiss.
Kiss.
Dude, I took this motherfucker to a Poison concert in Kentucky. And
That's where you want to be.
oh, listen, I was literally driving a dump truck. We were at work, and we had a kid that was a young kid.
Yeah.
Working for us. He's like an intern or whatever.
Nice.
Or like he was summer help, but he was in college.
Sure.
And it was like fucking, Brett Michaels, something. I'm like, what the fuck did the radio just say? He's like, I don't, some guy, he had no idea who it was.
No, why would he?
I'm like, hey, Google that real quick.
Right.
He fucking gets out his phone, he like Googles, he's like, it says Brett Michaels and the Poison is going to be in Kentucky. I'm like, when?
The Poison.
I'm like, when? He's like, it's tonight. I'm like,
The Brent Michaels experience.
I'm
yes.
like, oh my God. So I call all these motherfuckers. I'm like, shut the job down. I'm not kidding, ask Teal. I told that kid, I'm like, order tickets right now.
Right.
We're all going. And we all went. It was fucking, they didn't even sell alcohol.
Insane.
It was like a small venue.
Remember when I asked that kid, hey, you guys got any beer back here?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like,
Root beer? I'm
root
like,
beer.
Get the fuck out of here.
But anyways, it was killer show. But the whole time, everybody like Teal's age,
yeah.
you could see them
Back in high
literally
school
having
again.
the flashback of like where they were
Absolutely.
when the fucking song was coming on. You know, like when they dropped Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
Oh, my Lord.
Teal almost started crying.
I was like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm like,
Rose,
what the fuck is going on, dude? But it was
Mama
great.
don't dance, and
Oh.
your daddy don't rock.
It was great. It was fucking great.
It was
that's so
crazy.
Oh yeah,
I hear stories from my dad about shows.
dude. I went to a Cher concert.
Really?
This was just a few years ago. I think she was 72. It was in Nationwide.
She kill it?
Dude, one of the best fucking concerts I've ever been to.
Never in my life would I thought you'd been to a Cher concert.
I'm not like a huge Cher fan.
She's got some good
appreciate her
songs.
music, and she is. She can fuck. She got.
Do you
pipes.
believe in love?
Oh,
After love.
yeah. I mean, there's
If
some
I
of
Could
those
Turn
songs
Back
like,
Time.
oh my god, some of those songs that come on the radio, they
Yeah.
automatically get turned up, like when you're in the car. You know what I
I
mean?
feel that way about Eddie Money.
Dude, shaking. You can. Oh,
Hey,
dude.
listen.
2 tickets to paradise.
Oh, Eddie Money.
Just a shaking.
Shaking.
Oh, hey, that goes all the way up in the Silverado.
Yeah, there's some bangers for sure, for sure.
Dad tells me stories like, when I was at Songbird Music Center in Lexington.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, yeah.
Loverboy, Joan Jett.
Loverboy, Joan Jett.
Yep.
Funny story.
Oh, here we
Funny
go.
story. I was loading in Belleville, and she was fucking lost, and her bus pulled into this school in Belleville.
Ooh, Joan Jett.
Joan Jett
No
and Blackhearts. Now, she didn't get out.
Was she like, hey Jerry, where am I going?
No, I was like sitting on the front porch. I'm like this big fucking purple bus, like a tour bus. I'm like, Joan Jett and Blackhearts. I'm like, no fucking way. And like we're sitting on the front porch, me and my mom.
Right.
And she goes, is this Bellevue, Ohio? We were in Belleville. I'm like, Nah. She goes, fuck. Or the guy said, fuck. I said, Bellevue. I don't even know where fuck. Bellevue's a long ways. I didn't know where the hell it was then.
Right.
Well, they were looking for Bellevue, and they were in Belleville, Ohio.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. True story.
How about that?
That'd be wild.
See that coming?
No.
I didn't see that coming. Not from.
It's like Dumb and Dumber.
Not from.
Hey, we're looking for a couple guys to
Oil us up.
tanning lotion on us before competition. Well, you're in luck. Because there's a town about 6 miles back that way. Fucking Teal.
I'm sure you'll be able to find somebody there.
Yeah. There's going to be a couple of lucky guys going to spend their summer rubbing those girls down
like
with oil.
when my mom was young and shit, she said it'd be nothing like if you were at a bar on a Friday night and the fuckers that were on going from show to show, like fucking Johnny Cash walked into a fucking bar and said, hey, you care if I play a couple sets for some money? Trying to get gas money to go to the next fucking show.
Did that really happen? Did your mom meet Johnny Cash?
In Georgia back in the fucking 60s.
Really? What was he like?
I don't know.
Perfect gentleman.
Yeah, but I bet that same shit happens now.
You just don't know
it's
the
just not
artists.
those people. You don't know who those
You don't
people
know the
are.
artists. Yeah. I don't think it'd be anything 10 years ago to see a guy like Tyler Childers
Yeah.
be like, you want to play some songs?
Yeah, but I think what's so special now is like how you have access to music and that you can find those people
so
now.
quickly.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you can
So quickly.
You can find killer music that is not being played on the fucking radio. I don't even listen to the
it's
fucking
so
radio.
easy to produce it now. I mean, get it out there for people to listen to than it was back then.
Look at us.
Yeah.
We came up with an idea, and
Yeah.
you could be literally anywhere and listen to our podcast.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Shout out all of our fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Wait, what?
I don't know that we're in the Pacific Rim yet, Jerry, but maybe.
No, but yeah, it's like, yeah, I could see how you fucking, you get on a run and you just end up at a bar and trying to get more money.
Dude,
I mean,
I'm such a junkie for like
guys doing it out of vans and shit.
Tyler Childers and
Yeah.
all those guys. The Sturgill Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
So good, man. So
Dude,
good.
I tell you who's got me right now is that Zach Top.
See, I've not. I'll have to listen to some of his stuff. I've not heard it.
Dude, he's a young kid. He fucking, he looks like a dark-haired Alan Jackson.
Beautiful.
But literally, just because I had Teal listen to him,
It's good.
it just sounds like '90s country.
It's good stuff.
That's the thing
wholesome.
about today's country.
It's like the kid literally looks like he walked out of a Marlboro Reds commercial.
Good for him.
You know what I mean?
Bring smoking back. Remember?
Bring cigarettes back. No, I don't.
Jerry Teal voice.
I don't
Bring it back.
I don't think smoking in places like that's good.
Yeah, I dive down these rabbit holes all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Where like I'll be like, who the hell's Tyler Childers?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's a few of the new artists that I don't mind. That there's a fucking girl now. What the hell? She's the one that sings that song about I Think You Love Me.
Oh, Ella Langley.
Hey, I seen her, or didn't see her. I seen her in the CMA Awards. She is a cute little.
Easy fella.
Yeah, shoo boy.
She's got a good song, but it's just some of the new artists.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Listening to her music.
She's fairly easy on the eyes, if you know what I mean.
Morgan Wade. I really like her. She's the one who got all the tattoos.
I got nothing.
Like, really? She's good.
Well, McBride?
Martina?
No, there's another McBride. A younger girl's got tattoos all over her too.
Geoff McBride?
I don't know her.
You fucking with me?
Yes, I am.
I don't know who that is either. I think it's
God, that was a juicy
maybe her last
peach.
name's Martin. What the fuck did you say?
Morgan Wade?
No, that wasn't her name.
There's every episode that we have so far is Jerry trying to figure out a name.
Oh, yeah.
It's one
Well, I
segment.
could.
Well, we
hey,
also know now he's been drinking the whole fucking time.
which is just outstanding.
You know what I mean?
Right there.
Yeah. Here we are
Lady-
drinking water. This
Yeah.
motherfucker's been drunk every fucking episode.
Lainey Wilson. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Now I know her.
I think there's a lot of people pissed off about her, though.
now
She-
what?
Well, you remember how, like, when she first got going, everybody was, like, talking about her ass and how big it was and voluptuous it was? Now everybody's kind of pissed off at Ozempics for fucking it up because she lost her ass.
I did notice that she looked
No
like
shit.
awful
Yeah.
thin.
Yeah, there's like a
thinner.
thing going around, like a profile comparison, like before Ozempic,
Yeah.
and then after Ozempic.
Yeah.
And Ozempic fucked the pooch for everybody.
I have heard from multiple reliable sources that is not good for you.
Yeah, I don't think it. I don't know.
How can
I
it
guess
be?
I'm not a doctor,
How
but
can it be?
dude, the thing is, man.
I mean, I know there's a whole list of things that we do that are not good for us.
That's
I get it.
That's the trip, right?
I get it.
Like,
But if you're willingly doing something that could potentially hurt like liver and kidney and
Yeah, but we're all doing that anyhow.
Yep.
You know, we're eating at McDonald's, we're drinking alcohol, we're smoking cigs. Like, what the fuck?
I'm fucking not.
Yeah, I know, but
But yeah, bring smoking back.
if somebody told you right now, hey, Tip, you could take this fucking pill and you're going to be skinny. And you're like, mentally, you're going to be happy as hell. But we're going to shorten your life by 10 years. Are you going to do it? Just 10 years. I'm going to take 10 years out of you. You in or out?
Right now, I gotta say I'm out.
Really?
Dude, I really do, man. I
You got a lot going for you.
It's not even that. But I think like.
But you don't think about, like, what about all the shit you've already done up until this point? Maybe you already taken 10 years off your life.
And
So now it's
more
20?
more than likely, that's probably true.
Yeah.
But I'm not like pharmaceutical guy. I don't like them. I don't think. And I think there are drugs that are good for people that they need.
Yeah.
But I think in a whole, there's still a corporation trying to make as much money as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
And in my head, they aren't like, boy, I hope Tyler does really well. They don't care. It's the same reason why they can't be sued for vaccines.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a personal thing.
And that bugs me, man.
It's the same thing by saying, hey, alcohol can literally destroy your life and kill you.
1,000%.
If you want to be responsible,
acceptable.
But if you want to be responsible and go drink it, then go drink it.
Absolutely,
it's on you.
Absolutely.
That's kind of what fucking when I was telling you about on Rogan's podcast when they were talking about just making all drugs legal.
Yeah.
Like if all drugs are legal, at least you know the heroin that they're going to make down at the gas station isn't going to have fucking fentanyl in it.
True that.
Correct.
But if you want to make the decision as an adult and go down there and grab it, whatever, dude.
Right.
To me, it's like if you want to put your fucking seatbelt on or not.
I was just going to go to that.
Ride without a helmet.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's your decision to make.
Yeah.
It sounds 1,000%. You know, I just. And maybe it was a little bit of the COVID
disclaimer,
vaccine,
dude. Yeah, everybody should be fucking skeptical. Big pharma.
I don't like if they. I've got this pill, and you're going to lose a bunch of weight. You're going to feel great. Yeah, okay, but what's the negative?
Yeah, but that's everything, dude. That's fucking a heartburn fucking pill.
Right.
Oh, by the way, could cause blah 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 blah.
Absolutely.
Viagra. Now listen, no, you guys laugh.
Why was that your go-to?
Because Viagra was not a fucking boner pill. It started off as a fucking high blood pressure.
Right.
And then one of the side effects
Teal's
was a
about to make
4-hour,
a point.
Yep. Hit it. You got it.
Then, one of the side effects is it's because you have a 4-hour boner.
Wait, what was it first for?
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Oh, is it blood pressure medication?
Okay, and one of the side effects is
So I'm gonna lower your blood pressure and shove it all down to your pay pad?
That's how they lowered your blood pressure.
It better not be longer than 4 hours. You're going to the hospital.
Are you though?
Hey,
I don't think I am.
hey, listen.
Imagine that conversation. What are you here for, sir? Well, funny thing, I took some blood pressure medication.
Would
and
you
I'm
go?
rock solid.
I knew a guy in my fraternity.
Come on. He took too many of them or what?
Didn't know he took one.
Hey, I've done that to
And
someone.
got a stiff dick?
Like somebody was fucking with him.
I've
and
done
put it
that.
in his fucking drink.
Oh, no shit. He
And fucking drank it. And I'm getting ready to leave, and he's like, "Hey, come here." And I'm like, "The fuck? What's going on?" And he's like, "Hey, we gotta go to the hospital." I'm like, "For what?"
Oh, no.
This is the last thing on my mind.
Right.
Was a fucking boner.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, "Oh
I
fuck."
want to show you something.
He took too many mushrooms, or he's fucking tripping out. You know what I mean? Like,
Down at the glory hole.
right. He saw one in the wild. He's all fucked up.
Fucking wild glory hole.
Dude, no joke. Had to take him to the hospital. Do you know how they get that down?
They hit it with
Punch
a
him in the balls.
No, they gotta fucking drain that motherfucker.
No.
Yes, they do.
So I don't know how this shit works. I've never fucked around with it. Don't
Oh,
need to.
bullshit. Come
Jerry.
on, Jerry.
So even
Now
after,
fuck.
Oh,
Harold, now fuck.
I guess
So
I'm
just
curious. Like, if you take it, like, does it just fucking here it comes?
I think it's
or-
T minus 30 minutes, and here we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
no shit.
We broke some up, put it in a cupcake
I
for a guy
figured
that was
you-
retiring.
I figured-
And he was like really old, so I only put like a little bit.
You
like
drugged a senior citizen?
on his retirement day.
Hang on,
I
back
did.
up.
Put in this cupcake for him. Hey, about an hour later, he's like, "Ooh, and I'm like, "Hey, old man, what's wrong down here?" Fucking Jesus, your heart is goddamn rock. And then I got scared. I was like, "Oh fuck, he's old. He might."
Dude, hang on.
Have a heart attack.
The
And he
old
never
guy
did.
was having a retirement party, and you thought, what a funny joke. We'll
It
sprinkle
was his
some
last
fucking
night, and I
boner
broke it up
pills.
into a cupcake.
God.
Oh, my God.
This is last night, you said?
No, it's been years ago.
Oh. We damn near killed Mr. Simmons.
Dude, what the fuck? Wouldn't this be funny? We'll sprinkle some boner pills and fucking old man fucking cupcake.
Could you fucking imagine?
No.
Would you be mad?
Yes.
Would you? I'd be like, fuckers got me.
I would
Fucking-
be irate.
Could you imagine fucking trying to blow your candle out? You fucking stand up, knocking shit off tables and stuff.
Your
Holy
grandkids
fuck,
are there?
yeah. Fucking
That's retired.
What's wrong with Grandpa?
Jesus Christ.
I guess that could be awkward.
You guess?
What the fuck,
I don't
dude?
know.
Oh my God, dude.
I just love that you wore green and purple today.
Yeah, that is nice. It's a nice touch.
It's like a pioneer Barney.
God damn it, I can't. I'm laughing about the boner pills. I don't think I've known anybody that's ever taken one. That's why I was curious if, like,
I bet
if
you'd
you
be
take
shocked.
it, but it was like one of those deals where, all right, you still had to get aroused, but once you did,
Right.
this kind of locked you in for a while. You know what I mean? Like a performance aid.
I don't know that you have any say over it. Once you ingest that pill,
If that's the case, then how in the fuck? I guarantee there's been so many dudes that's fucked the timing up.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or got shot down.
Oh fuck! Could you imagine that?
Cancel the date. I can't make it.
You like
Something came
you're
up.
pretty confident you're going to get it.
Third
and
day,
then
feel good
fucking-
about it.
You throw it down the hatch on the Uber ride home,
Right.
and she's like, "No, go ahead and drop me
Oh,
off."
my cat died.
Oh shit! What do you want me to do with this?
Fucking pound nails in wood in the garage, I guess, for a couple hours and move on.
Jeez.
But could you imagine? I wonder how many people actually have gone to the doctor and be like,
Oh, I'm sure there's a slew of them. That'd be scary
hundreds
if
of
it
thousands.
didn't go away.
Well, think about that. We're all men here.
I gotta go to work.
You imagine a 3-hour boner?
that would be a lot of pressure. I mean, that would.
I tell you what,
Pressure hell.
my younger days. I didn't have a stopwatch and shit, but
Fucking stiff breeze and
I would like to think that I could, whatever. Red Gatorade, get after it for a while.
oh Jesus Christ!
I'm just saying.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I mean, hey.
God, I can't wait for Kaysen to hear this and Kale.
Well, their dad's an athlete.
Marathon man.
It's like I said in the last episode, a high-profile athlete.
Fucking athlete, dude. I'm a fucking athlete. Gifted
He's a
athlete.
fucking athlete.
Speaking of athletes,
Trying to run track.
Oh yeah.
before we wrap this episode up,
Big game Saturday,
there's
boys.
a big game Saturday.
Oh,
I
good.
can't believe you two fucks are even talking
Yeah. Well, it's
because of the
it is
podcast. I mean, they.
Fucking. There hasn't been much fucking hate speech between me and him this week. A couple guys at work.
Maybe you
I've
guys are
said some shit.
maturing.
I
you
think
scared?
we know how it's going to go Saturday.
Prediction?
You want me to predict it?
Yeah, then I'll grab his
Oh,
prediction.
I'd love to predict it. 50, 58, 10,
Wow.
63, 7. We'll give you 7. Vegas has us giving you 20 if you want to put some shekels on it. Look, we can put this podcast side shit aside if you'd like.
You honestly think?
I can't wait for about 3:30, 4 o'clock on Saturday.
Yeah.
You're going to want to mute your phone.
Is that what it is? Here's the deal.
Oh, good.
There is no pressure
Sure.
on
no.
the boys up north.
No, because you don't have anything to play for.
Well,
Is this your last game?
We beat the shit out of you the last 3 years.
Here we go.
And all the pressure is on Mr. Ryan Day. And I'll tell you another thing. You give me one game, one example where Will Howard overcame pressure and adversity and won. And I'm talking being down, like tough.
That won't happen Saturday.
Real.
You guys, consider it a win for you guys if you score points.
Folding like a piece of origami.
Because this has been referred to as a war.
Hey, listen, dude.
There's going to be casualties.
Hey,
God, I love this
Indiana's
rival.
special teams gave you 2 touchdowns. That's the truth.
It's the game.
No, I get it, but just saying that doesn't happen maybe this weekend.
I don't even know who your quarterback is.
Davis Warren.
Who is it?
Good kid.
He played,
He beat leukemia.
played club ball at West Virginia University.
Oh, he fucking had leukemia in high school. Beat it.
And
Now he's
that's
a collegiate athlete.
Feel glad that he beat it. I think after Saturday he's probably going to wish he didn't.
Oh, Judas Priest.
Wow.
That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about
All right, well.
Hey, what happens if you don't win?
it. That's not going to happen. So I'm not even going to discuss that aspect. That's not going to happen.
Oh, next week's podcast could be
I'll drive to your fucking house. I will drive to your house, and we will talk about it.
We can set up at my house.
Yeah.
If we get beat, we could set up in the sunroom. You could see me tear up.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean,
not
the
gonna
last 3 years, I've been pretty easy about.
You have.
I'm just like, hey, man.
And I will say this about our
because
relationship.
I've been there. You know, it's been a tough road.
I never really shat on you.
No.
Like most did. In that, what was it, a decade where it was just consistent negative energy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we like to shit on like other teams together, like Alabama. Fuck them. Clemson.
Don't get me started.
Fuck Clemson.
You know how I fucking feel. There's two things in this world
Notre
that
Dame.
I fucking hate, and it's you two and Clemson. Okay? You know this. You've known me for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't hate a lot.
Yeah.
I tend to be a nice guy and like people. I fucking hate Clemson. And what is a Dabo? Because I still don't know. That's not a
Whether
name.
it's a Dabo or a Bono, you're out.
Do you see what I'm talking about here?
You're out.
It is absolute and utter nonsense.
Yeah.
And I hate them both.
Yeah, well, they're.
And I heard dude on the radio being like, oh, I hope, he's like, yeah, Clemson's pretty dangerous. In what world? In what world?
Yeah, I think they're fucking. SMU is probably going to win the fucking ACC.
I think there's 4 teams, and we'll get on a sports kick for a second. I think there's 4 teams in college football right now that have a legitimate shot at winning a national championship. I think there's 4. Fan hat off. I think Notre Dame. I know. I really do. I feel like they've been playing really well.
I fucking hate Notre Dame.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you agree.
Yeah. I agree with Oregon, yeah.
Texas.
Yes.
And Ohio State. And I think that's your 4. I think everybody else is just glad to be there. And, obviously we'll know a lot after Saturday, but at the end of the day, those are my 4 teams because those 4 teams are going to make the playoff regardless of what happens this weekend.
Yeah, there's a couple sleeping horses in there like Miami. Georgia can be a dog.
They can, literally. But you know what?
Tennessee.
Georgia's going to play for the SEC championship. They're probably going to play Texas, and I believe that they're going to get beat if they get beat there.
It's just going to be weird this year because
no one's seen it. Remember the first year?
with the playoff thing, like you could have fucking Penn State sneak into the championship game because
that's why it's great.
Yeah, they can't beat Ohio State, but they might not ever see them again. Say Ohio State gets beat out,
absolutely,
and then
there's a bugaboo there for sure.
They just you might play another team better. I guess is what I'm getting at.
I'm more excited.
Like you might match up better with them,
right?
You know what I mean?
I'm more excited. Fan hat off, obviously. I'm more excited about seeing SEC teams come up to say Happy Valley in fucking December.
Yeah.
I've been talking a lot of shit for a long time, and I can't stand Penn State. I don't hate them, but I don't like them. But
yeah, I have a lot of respect for them, and like I think their stadium's cool and the whole whiteout thing, and like I don't like going over there playing at night.
No,
fuck that.
You shouldn't.
That's
but I'm anxious to see like say an Old Miss.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on up to the middle of Pennsylvania.
We'll light it up
in December. We've all been to middle of Pennsylvania in December.
Yeah, fuck that.
It is a hellhole. No disrespect to anybody from Pennsylvania, but
it's just cold. Yeah, it's different football.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like remember that year they did the cold Super Bowl?
Yeah,
up in fucking New York.
New York. Yeah, it was pouring down rain or snow or whatever.
It was like nasty as fuck.
And I love that aspect of it. Mm-hmm. But from what I'm seeing, whoever has the 5 seed really is winning this thing.
You think because they're going to skate through?
Well, you're going to get the 12 seed.
Yeah.
At your place.
I don't know. Yeah.
Or does it turn into like a college basketball March Madness thing where like everybody is...
I think you do. I think you'll have some Cinderellas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like when Cincinnati was good.
Yeah.
And I was shouting from the rooftop they shouldn't be in the playoff, and I got killed for it. What do you mean they're doing that? Okay, suit up against Bama, see how you do.
Yeah, but even some blue bloods have had tough times.
They have.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like Michigan that first fucking year, 2021, went in there and played Georgia. Whew. That Georgia team that year.
Filthy.
Nasty.
Oh, dude. That and there's been great Georgia teams. I just don't think this one is this year.
No, I'm not. It's a good team, but dude, it's Carson Beck.
So he's as fickle as it gets.
Yeah.
If he's on the money, they're unstoppable.
That's what I mean, dude. He's just a goofy fucking. He's get that Johnny Manziel fucking party boy. Fuck, I think he's just whatever.
Good on him though.
Yeah, I mean,
imagine being 21 and being the quarterback at University of Georgia, and now you can get paid.
Oh no, I cannot imagine.
I'd be like, and he say he drives like a Lambo.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like.
Yeah,
of course you do. Good for you. Yeah, well. I think that's great. And I'm going to shout this one out. This is breaking news for three fellas right here. When we do win a national championship, I'm getting everybody hats so that you can wear them on the show. It's going to be so exciting for you.
Do you think you're winning it this year?
Well, remember when we had the first playoff? Who won that one, Kyle?
You guys did.
Yeah. So we're going to win this 12-team one.
Hey,
it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
And just so there's fucking people listening at home.
Sure.
Do you remember in 2014 when you guys were playing Alabama?
I do.
And who was fucking crying?
Oh, I was a mess.
Motherfucking their team.
I was a mess.
And I was on the phone with you,
You
and
were
I'm
calling
like,
me down.
hey, buddy.
Hang on. Now, fuck
There's a chance here. Yeah, it could happen. And wouldn't you fucking know it? A fucking Christmas miracle. They fucking come back and won. It was one of the craziest games I remember watching.
Are you crying now about that?
In recent memory.
It was crazy, dude. And I was kind of just like trying to be the Big Ten guy at the time. I'm like, I'm not
for Big Ten.
I wasn't, go fucking Buckeyes, but I'm
right.
Fuck Alabama.
Right.
I'm like, come on, Tip, have faith, buddy. It could happen.
Oh, fuck this, man.
No, fuck them. We're done.
My Browns fan came out in me on that one.
Yeah.
That was because as being a Browns fan, you just kind of know, this is not good. This is going to end poorly.
I don't know. Maybe the Jameis Winston thing's going to work, at least to get through this year. No, you don't think so. But all right, we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Hope everybody has a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Glad we got this episode out. I've got sorry for coughing a little bit. My voice kind of holding up.
I think you sounded great today.
Yeah, it's better. It is better for sure.
As Pat McAfee says, be a friend, tell a friend. Watch the podcast.
Touch your friend. Oh, yeah.
Be a friend, tell a friend.
For sure. Like, share. I'll try to get it uploaded as soon as possible. Appreciate it.
Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody.
Thank you.
See you guys.